When in the planning stage of my film, I used a range of simple-to-use programs like Celtx, which is a script-making site, and Scribd that helped me import the files I created on Celtx, for example, onto my blog. These helped enhance the work I produced on the site WordPress, where I showcased my blog. The blog I made helped me keep up to date with my progress and allowed me to keep track of what I had and had not completed. More importantly, it helped me reflect on my work, and with this, ensured that I had better understanding of my progress, and then what needed to be done from then. Also, from a technical point of view, I found WordPress useful and decided to work on it because of its free and simple to use service which it offered. When it came to filming, I used a Panasonic DMC LX100 that allowed me to take clear HD video with considerable ease. I say this because initially it took me some time to become comfortable with the camera's functions, especially with the method of setting up the recording feature and adjusting it to the place I carried out my filming. But after time, I taught myself successfully and was able to use the camera effectively. This was not the case for my TP10 Miranda Titan tripod, which when given to me, I was able to quickly master with a few basic practice shots. Moving on to the post-production phase of my project, which was carried out on an iMac, I relied heavily on two programs, GarageBand and Final Cut Pro. I already had extensive experience in Final Cut, which I put to use quickly when it came to producing my film. And after importing my shots onto the software, I spent little time in cutting and rearranging the shots into the correct order and their appropriate places. I would agree that some time in my preliminary task was spent getting reacquainted with the program, but when it came to editing Blackheath, I was prepared and ready to start. I got to work with little challenge, and this task was basically reaffirming my existing ability at the program while also building new skills as I learned several new shortcuts and tips during the program. I also learned about my own capability at arranging files over several separate iMacs that I used over the project. I had to move and transfer files to Macs as they became available, which was difficult as it tested my own skill at organisation. I had to do this because I do not own my own personal laptop or computer with the software I required. So, it meant that I had to use school resources as and when. So, in any future projects, I would have to require my own personal laptop or computer to stop this from ever happening again. So, at the time of the project, I relied heavily on a 5 gig memory stick to help keep my files in one place. Overall, I felt I grasped the technologies I used in the project to great success and did not struggle because of my existing knowledge and aptitude to learn new software. My flaws in this though, however, that I was perhaps not able to keep as organised as I may have wanted, and this was my biggest issue. Plus, in addition, I feel these restrictions that I faced during my project show the limitations of being a student filmmaker.